Blessings, my viewers. To one and all, welcome back to the channel. Cop dies from injuries sustained in St. Catherine crash. A policeman died from injuries he received in a motor vehicle crash on Friday. Reports are that the police constable identified as Ricardo Williams, who was stationed at the Denham Town Police Station, was at home in Bagwalk, St. Catherine when he fell ill. Reports are that the policeman went into his car and was trying to drive himself to the hospital when, upon reaching the Church Road intersection of Bagwalk and Catherine, he lost control of the vehicle. The motor car ran off the road and crashed into a utility pole. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced. The death came a day after another cop, Sergeant, died at home after a long battle of illness, popularly known as cancer. Nishi shot in Hanover. The Hanover police launched an investigation into the shooting death of Jermaine Grizzle, otherwise called Nishi, who was shot along the Sandy Bay Main Road on Thursday. According to police, about 1 p.m., Grizzle was traveling in his Nissan AD wagon motorcar along the roadway when his vehicle was hit in the back. He then stopped to exit his car. While examining the damage, occupants of another vehicle approached him and opened fire, hitting him multiple times. The police were called on the scene. Two shot, one fatally in Spanish Town. The police in Spanish Town have launched an investigation into a shooting that led to the death of a man and injuring of another in Fraser's Content, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. The deceased is yet to be identified. The attack happened sometime before midday. Residents reported hearing loud explosions and called the police. Cops found two men suffering from gunshot wounds in a black Honda motor car along a roadway. One succumbed while the other was taken to hospital for treatment. Drastic, my viewers. Very drastic. I'm telling my viewers the struggle is real. So right now, my viewers, another big hit. Yeah, man, my viewers. Them have it to say the scammer them a dig off. But who knows? Thieves dressed as cops robbed Chinese businessman of 10 million in cash. The police have confirmed that a Chinese man was robbed of 10 million after gunmen posed as cops to enter his home in St. Andrew on Wednesday. The police say the men drove behind the businessman as he entered his gate, the apartment complex in the Hopefield area sometime after 9 p.m. Stop it right here, sir. Some viewers and subscribers. The Chinaman had $10 million cash on him going home. All these thieves knew that he had that large sum of cash and, or should I say, in his possession at that time. Viewers, something alright, some inside job are going. But anyway, we'll continue the story. The men reportedly told the Chinese national that they needed to search his home in relation to a matter they were investigating. Upon entering the man's location, they located the sum of money and took the businessman with them. Then they left the premises. He was later released not too far away from his home, said Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbitt, who is the head of the St. Andrew Central Police. According to SSP Nesbitt, the men were dressed in blue clothing and relatives' vests. So those vests is police vests. It is alarming that these men are brazen enough and still not properly attired to give that 100% semblance of police officers. Were attired to give that 100% semblance of police officers were able to carry out this robbery. These men, from all indications, are not police officers, said Nesbitt. The police say that the businessman is the proprietary of a several wholesale. So he's the owner of several corporate areas, wholesaling corporate area. This and more to come. Police arrest chief. Police arrest chef implicated in deadly Portmore robbery. Police in St. Catherine South have confirmed that one of the suspects in Monday's shooting at a Portmore Points Plaza in Portmore, St. Catherine, is now arrested. The man who reportedly told the police he was a chef was picked up in Elsha shortly after 2 p.m. yesterday and was reportedly in possession